Hey, how you doing? Justin here, back again with the Toby Meister, sound designer and guitar player, and we're making Katana presets. And one of the things that a lot of people were asking about is how we or people go about making a preset. So this one, I thought I'd show you the process right from the beginning. It's going to be for Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, AC/DC, classic rock riff. I'm using my Malcolm Young signature guitar, so the guitar part should be pretty accurate. So we need to see what we can do on the Katana to get that sound right. We're going to be referencing the original recording while we're doing this, so I've got it up on the studio behind me in the speakers, but I can't play the original recording for you guys to hear because it'll cause me all kinds of copyright problems. So when I'm listening, or we're listening to the original track, it'll either be muted or I'll cut it out of the video just in case you see some funny cuts or wonder why it's suddenly gone quiet and me and him are looking really interested at this fascinating silence. that's why, because we're listening to something. So we thought we'd start this time by using a gain pedal, right, on a clean sound rather than
I think
using
that's
crunch.
probably going to give us a bit more mileage in terms of how we can experiment with the sound. We got a lot of different sort of
there's loads, isn't there?
A lot of different boost and overdrive pedals in the Katana, as well as the you know, the basic crunch, lead and distortion channels. But a lot of the time you can get, you know, a bit more of a specific tone from a
using
pedal.
a pedal effect. I think always the thing with AC/DC is not putting on too much gain. That's one of the things, and remembering that they're just using a loud amp. There's no pedal involved. So I guess we're looking at boosty, drivery sort of things rather than distortion. So. It's not, we don't want a DS1 on it, right?
No, I was going for the metal zone. But he's going to shut me down. Damn. You know,
that would have been my first choice too. Not.
I mean, we're looking for we're still looking for a crunch. A nice, sort of decent amount of girth to the whole proceedings.
So let's just have a quick listen. So you guys, we're going to listen to the original recording now. You're not going to hear it, but if you wanted to, you might want to go and listen to the first part of Dirty Deeds. Open it up in another tab on your browser so you can listen along too. Let me just get to, where's my transcribe? Here it is. So. Yeah, the two sides are quite similar tonally. Angus and Malcolm parts, both pretty crispy. Lots of nice bite to them. Yeah, but it's definitely not distorted. It's crunchy.
Yeah. So we're looking for a bit of sizzle.
So what are you after? What are we going to try first?
Well, we're on the clean channel here. We have sort of very minimal gain, I suppose. So I guess we should probably maybe look through, you know, what we have actually available to us. So I can turn this around so we can see this a little bit better.
So I don't know.
I mean, we could just start off with the blues. We could start off with this. Blues Driver is a great, is a great pedal.
It is.
So we could possibly let's. I think what we do first is push it up until we have the right amount of drive, and then try and shape.
Yes, I agree.
And try and I mean, that's not far away. I think the more you dig into that, the more you're going to get out of it as well.
Let's have another quick listen. There's a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's almost like the top. I feel distortion on the top of the sound rather than the low notes seem to be cleaner.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can look at like
Well,
on the
I mean,
D
we
chord,
could-
you can
we-
really hear.
We
Listen
could
again,
try putting a little bit of the clean sound back into the distortion sound as well. I think if we get a bit more...
Sorry.
It's a bit thick at the moment. That's
Yeah.
So let's try another overdrive pedal. See, what we
Okay.
should do is experiment with these,
Yeah.
because
Just
each
as-
one's going to give us a different.
Absolutely. One thing to note that me and Toby were talking about over lunch was what sound we should give you, whether we think it's the sound that might have been used in the studio by the guitar player or the sound that you hear on the record. Because usually when you've got guitar in the studio, you get rid of nearly all the bottom end, so the low parts of the guitar don't interfere sonically with the higher sounds of a bass guitar. You don't want those two things kind of muddying your mix, so you tend to lose everything below, I don't know, 100 hertz or whatever on guitar. You tend to just get rid of it. But if we get rid of it now on the patches, when you listen to it, it sounds kind of like it's missing the bottom end. So it's one of the debates that we have. I'm not sure whether we've really decided that there was an answer to that one, actually. I think in this one it sounds pretty full, actually.
Yeah.
There's not even any bass at this point, so if we try and make it sound as near to the record as we can, but it's something to bear in mind. Shall I just play?
I think just keep...
That's sounding closer to me. What's that one?
We're just tweaking. This is Natural Overdrive.
Natural Overdrive. That's sounding a lot closer to me.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think we're definitely getting there.
We're getting there. Do you want to keep trying some
We
others?
could try out one more. Let's have a
What
look
are we
what
gonna go
we've got. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's try a treble boost.
Oh. Treble boost that we thought would go better into a crunch.
Should we try the crunch channel then?
Yeah, okay.
Let's
Treble
just try
boost,
it out.
Treble boost into the crunch channel, but with the crunch channel turned with the gain right down.
I'm feeling the previous one we had before.
I'm feeling Natural Overdrive more than that one. I must say, in the previous presets I've been doing, I found I got more success generally going for a clean sound with an overdrive pedal than using the crunch things. It's a bit noisy though, this guitar. Yeah.
Oh, we're still on crunch, that's why.
Ah, there we go. There we go. It's not the guitar, sorry.
Here we
Shouldn't
go.
have blamed you there,
Yeah.
Mrs. Young.
Right, let's try this then again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What are you fiddling there?
I'm fiddling about with a tone.
Yeah. I'm liking that.
Bad.
Let's just have a quick listen again to the track.
It's pretty good. A little bit of
Yeah,
sparkle
yeah.
from the EQ.
Right now we've got no reverb on that I can hear.
I don't know if you're going to need any reverb on that.
I agree. Usually, we'll have a listen, another listen now for the verb. Usually, it sounds to me like they put a plate on afterwards. So there's quite often an audible reverb, which definitely isn't on the original guitar amp, but they put on the studio. So let me have a double check on this.
You have to understand that when they recorded that, they were probably in a fairly, in a room, and it's loud.
Loud. So there's going to be that effect.
So you're going to get a bit of that room.
Let's just move forward slightly in the track as well and just see, because I think there's some bits where he gets some gaps here. Hang on. No, I'm not hearing anything specific. No,
there you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
Yeah. No, there's definitely verb there.
Let's try a little bit of room here.
Yeah. That's better.
I think it's just a little bit of ambience.
I think we're pretty there. It's not the top. Oh, go back to the start, you naughty thing.
Doesn't sound like he's digging into it all
no,
that
exactly.
hard. That's the thing.
I'm just going like,
yeah,
that's
it's
playing
kind of
soft. The D is hard. Yeah, that's it. See, some of it isn't just about getting the sound, it's getting the right feeling into your guitar, through the guitar into the preset.
yeah.
Touch, who would have thought that it makes a difference? Isn't it all just
Not me.
settings on your amplifier?
Yeah. I'm
Thought it
either
was
I'm
all just-
on or
I
off.
thought it was all
You know. There's nothing in between.
cool. So
I think that's pretty close.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, on a different guitar, it's going to sound completely different as
absolutely.
as well. You know.
Yeah, higher output pickups.
Yeah.
You add more distortion. So if
Yeah.
you know if you've got a really high output guitar, you have to turn the gain down on a thing like this. And if
Turn the
you've got
gain down. What are you talking about, man?
And if you've got a Telecaster or something which has got a lesser output pickup, you're probably going to have to turn the gain up and probably the treble back as well on that kind of guitar. So one thing you'll probably learn about for your particular guitar type, if it's different to what is on the record, that you need to learn what tonal tweaks you might do, either just using the tone controls on the amp or possibly the EQ. Did we use the EQ here at all yet?
I'm putting a little bit of high, shelf in.
We're not using.
I'm not sure what frequency that comes. No, not on this.
One. No.
I mean, you could try mucking about with the high mids. I don't know if we have a high mid frequency. I don't think we do.
No
yeah,
Q.
we do here. Yeah,
there's a Q point for it.
And we got a high mid gain. So if just play.
That's a drastic.
Yeah, well,
effect.
that's taking some of the low mids that.
Yeah, but as you were sweeping it around, it made such a huge difference.
What I'm trying to do there is find something that's going to accentuate the high end if I pull it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It does. It's quite a thin sound on the record, but it's got a lot of
bitey kind of.
It's got a lot of power to it, but.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can take out a little bit of the mud and you'll get a little bit of the top end back.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the fact that it's a good AC/DC copy, it's a great sound.
I'd be pretty happy with that.
It's a pretty good sound.
Yeah. You're going to cut through a recording as well, which is exactly what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we should probably call that.
Yeah, let's call it a quit. Okay, so that is Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Hope you enjoyed this little series. I'll be back more with me, Toby, making some more sounds with you very soon. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you dig what I do. Links to all of these tone patches and a whole bunch more besides are available over on the website. There'll be a link in the description. See you for more very soon. Say bye-bye to the internet, Tobes.
Bye-bye, internet.
See ya.